Or should I say, Euphers. I'm here today to tell you about God's instrument. Her name is Natasha. Natasha is what's known as a euphonium. Before we continue, you should probably have a little bit of background about Natasha and her kind. So, to provide you with a little 80s history clip, I called up this guy. Hello! Sorry, that's a secret. The euphonium can play the organ too. Now that we've crossed that road, we can continue on with the euphonium. Alas, my great euphonium, whose golden brass was made for the gods themselves. It's as if Richard Nixon himself crafted it with his wonderful hands and his luscious jowls.
Did somebody say Richard Nixon? I'm not a crook.
You know, that's the third time he's been on that helicopter this week. Thine euphonium is capable of a contrast of hot to cold, melodious to technical, with the mere alteration of embouchure, powerful to suave, with a press of a piston.
It's not working.
Sounds like it has a lot of good attributes. Sounds like a wonderful instrument. How come I've never heard of it or even heard it before? Well, that's because it's not in the orchestra. It was presented to the composers around the same time that the tuba was, but not many composers really liked the idea of another solo instrument like the oboe. Instead, they wanted the deep tonal power that the tuba could provide. Except for Gustav Holst, of course. So the euphonium was left out. The other composers were really naive. They didn't see the potential in having a euphonium in between the trombones and tubas. As I said, the solo instrument, the low brass, like an oboe. As I said in my introduction video, us euphonium players often have to refer to our instrument as many tubas. It kind of makes it sound inferior, when it's actually quite the contrary.
Au contraire, Capitan.
You don't hear me calling tuba players obese euphoniums. Well, I hope this sporadic video of mine will make you understand the majesticness of the euphonium. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the playing room. This is my playing room. I play my piano and my euphonium. I play my euphonium in here because it has a 20-foot ceiling as opposed to the 6-foot ceiling in there. The 20-foot ceiling allows my euphonium sound waves to get their full extension without bouncing back early, as opposed to in there, it'd sound really sharp to me. So that's why I play in here. So, I'm just here to give you a little taste. Euphonium will be back, don't worry. As I said, the euphonium can be melodious. And it can be technical. As you can tell, the euphonium makes a very different, pure noise. A lot better than everything else. You'll be seeing more of it later, don't worry. And also, this is Youcast signing off in my own elephant way.